care what shape it is. I don't care how dark it is, how light it is, how pink it is. I don't care what it is. We all get ate.
Bust down and pick that shit up. Bust down and pick that shit up. Bust it open and pick that shit up. Bust it open and pick that shit up.
Hey yo, I've been a bad bitch, Kakiana, and I'm still winning Pakiana. Percocets, Papiana, killing everybody beat. Thank you next, Ariana.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Sierra. If you're new here, hey sis. Hey, welcome to the family, you guys. So for today's video, as what I can tell, I'm back again with another girl chat. I wanted this girl chat to be centered for my younger sisters, so my little girls, okay, the young baddies, alright? But I wanted to give my younger babies some advice who are in high school, who are trying to get it together, who are trying to just, come into their own. And yeah, so make sure to subscribe to my channel, of course. Let's do a giveaway update. Okay, so you guys, the giveaway is still in full effect. If you entered the giveaway, you're still entered. However, I'm not at 5K yet, so I'm gonna leave the giveaway open to probably like the end of this month, just to get as many people engaged as possible. And as soon as July 30th hit, okay y'all, I will be announcing the giveaway winners. When I hit 5K, you guys will be getting the money, period. I win, you win. So if you guys want to enter the giveaway still, all the details will be in the description box below. And good luck, babies. I can't wait to give y'all some cash. I'll be doing giveaways 5,000 subscribers that I gained. So stay tuned, be prepared, and let's just get straight in today's. I need to have notes because I'll be all over the place. So let's just get straight into it. I divided the video by certain topics. Timestamps will be down below. I want to start off with 3 lessons that I wish I could just tell younger Sierra. And just, like if I had to go back in time to do things a certain way, these are things that I will implement a little bit more for young C. The first lesson that I've definitely learned that I think is so imperative to like being a young woman is focusing on yourself. Like all around, you are the main character, sis. Don't look at nobody next to you, behind you, just keep looking in front of you. Like you are that girl. I think this is such a good piece of advice to give to young women, just because a lot of the times, especially growing up now in the social media era where everyone is trying to be somebody, I feel like it can get hard to develop your own. It may get hard to not compare yourself. It may get hard to feel like you're always that girl and you always feel like it's someone next to you, behind you, in front of you. Like, focus on yourself. There's no competition. The only competition is the old you. No matter who you enjoy, who you like to watch, who think is beautiful, who think is talented, never forget in hindsight of all of that, while everybody else can be those things, you are your main priority. You are the main character of your life. Developing your own sense of self, and when I say that, I mean in terms of style, your beliefs, the things that you like to even down to eat. When I say seek individuality, y'all, take a second and just write down your favorite things and why they're your favorite things. And think about everything that you do, things that you say, how you handle situations. Are you doing these things because this is how you feel, is what you think? Something that I wish I could tell younger C, oh my God. Slow down with the boys, okay? You heard me, slow down with the boys, okay? Slow down with the boys, okay? So if you guys know anything about me, if you're new here, I literally, when I tell you I had a boyfriend my whole life, I literally had a boyfriend my entire life. Like, yo, from the time that I could say, ooh, he's cute, bitch, it's been a never-ending train, okay? So I know, like in high school, like having a little boyfriend may be like the peak of your social life. Like literally it's school, your boyfriend, and whatever extracurricular you're doing, and that's that, So it may seem like, boys is just there to indulge in, like, why not? But high key, y'all, younger Sierra, like for me, honestly, I could have avoided so much like issues, so much like turmoil if I gave boys a break and just literally just lived and focused on me. I know it's hard when you feel like they're coming at a fast pace. When the hips start spreading, you was looking like a little 13-year-old, now you 16, you feeling like that girl. I definitely know how it go. Like, I know how it go. But honestly, boys can hold you back from so much. Like, just thinking about how sometimes I remember back in high school when I would be sad about something that happened between me and my boyfriend, and now I can't even eat. I don't want to do my homework. I'm going to sleep, and I'll figure it out tomorrow. Things like that kind of set you back. Tread lightly, take it slowly. If you're gonna date, do it cautiously. And one last thing when it comes to dating at a young age, I want all my young ladies to understand this. Please do everything at your own pace. they're always operating on like what the boy wants. Who cares what he wants? Like, if you are saying you're not ready for it and he feel like he's ready for it, tell him to go about his business. If you feel like you deserve something and he's not, you know, compensating in that area, tell him to go about his business. Everything is up to you. You are the prize. You've been the prize. Poom poom have power. Younger C, I hope you're listening. I wish I could go back and tell you that when you was crying before, but no cap, y'all. Like, I really want my younger girls that's watching me to understand, like, on this channel, we're establishing confidence. Let's talk about virginity. I do have a story time on my channel how I lost my virginity, and you know, all of them around losing your V card and you know the ins and outs of it. But I'm gonna reiterate it again here just in case. But if you guys want to hear my story, it's linked up above. I hate the construct of virginity just because I feel like it's just too consuming. It consumes way too much of our thought processes prior to losing it. Like, it's just too much for me. Like, we're gonna change some diction around. We're gonna change how we're gonna talk about virginity, right? We're no longer saying I lost my virginity. We're no longer saying that. We do not say that no more, not on this channel. We're gonna say I gave my virginity to X, Y, and Z, okay? Because I want women to feel like having your first encounter, your first time, is not a loss. You're not losing anything. He's not taking anything from you. You are stepping into a new form of womanhood, and that's that. Whoever you choose to give it to, because it's a choice, it's your choice, it's your cookie. And in any form of fashion, when you feel like you're not choosing, don't let it happen. Do not let it happen. So that's the starters. We ain't losing shit over here. We give shit. Big shit. Period. Don't let it overwhelm you. When you feel in your whole heart that you're ready and you understand the idea of safe sex, you understand like how to maneuver and how to, you know, you trust the person that you with, you love them or you like them, however, whatever you're feeling, okay? Then go ahead and do it. Make sure you're not just acting on emotion all the time, but also use your brain. Don't ever be so wrapped up that you forget to wrap it up. Period. Okay? Okay. And let him know this ain't that from the beginning. Let him know, bring it, or you ain't getting in it. You catching my drift, you catching my, right, y'all? Birth control. Okay, so me, I feel like I'm very much on the fence about this conversation because I have this particular stance that I do not want you guys to, you know, use my stance to make your own. But personally, I don't use birth control. I've never really been a fan of it. My mom introduced me to the topic of birth control when I was about like 15, 16. And, you know, she gave me a choice. I rejected. I do not want to take a man-made pill that fucks up anything that God don't want to be fucked up. Like, I never had a problem with irregular periods, so like I never really felt like I needed to go and find a birth control that works for myself. But you know, that's my personal preference. I also had a couple of friends who had depression through birth control, who've gained hella weight through birth control, and it's just like, it just didn't sound promising. I'd rather just use a condom, or you get what I'm saying, pull it out. Okay, like I just don't have the mental capacity right now to get anything that's gonna make my ass a little bit depressed. Yeah, I already be going through it enough, you know? If you're interested in birth control, I will link down some like articles or whatever you can go to, you know, educate yourself on which birth control may work best for you. If you understand the side effects and you're okay with it, you want to just get your period back on track, I definitely suggest, I'm not gonna tell you not to. Getting pregnant is something that worries you a lot, and you know, having birth control will ease your mind. Get it, sis. Like, birth control shouldn't just be this taboo topic where like, you know, we have to sneak around and get it. Like, it's literally what it is. Birth control. I'd rather be safe than sorry. And I know when I have my little babies, I'm telling them the same thing. Like, if you really want to be that safe, then go ahead. Go ahead. Let's talk about the poom poom. Let's talk about the pocketbook, the coochie, bitch. Let's talk about it, alright? So we're gonna talk about vaginal health first. Because we can't have a pretty kitty if it don't taste good, smell good, look good, feel good. You know what I'm saying? So let's talk about it. So your pH basically a scale. And when it's doing well, it's doing well. The moment that you feel things is off, she's thrown off. And in the simplest version, I'm talking tight underwear, tight clothing, using scented soaps, lotions. Like, the smallest thing can throw her off. And you want to make sure you're being very cautious about the products that you're using, the size of underwear you're getting, the material of the underwear you're getting. Sleep naked. It's just good for the poom poom. I don't know why people sleep with all these clothes on. Not me. Bro, that's like me. Me and thongs just have like a really great relationship. And sometimes I'm like, okay, you know, see, let me just cool with the thongs and just put on my regular panties, the ones that's comfortable, you know. I use feminine wash. I've always, first of all, my mom uses feminine wash, so I got it from her. I don't use Summer Eve, but I do use Lemisol. I will put up on the screen so you guys can see like what it is. But Lemisol is perfect. I don't know why. It's great for me. All I do is, first of all, Lemisol is a feminine wash, but it has like the icy Dr. Bronner's kind of feel, and I love that, especially down there. So I, you know, wash around your vulva, not inside, please. Do not put any type of soap inside your vagina. Like nothing goes up there besides water. Like that's it. But around your vulva, just make sure you're clean everywhere in between your creases or whatever. You know, make sure you good. All right, it's perfectly fine to use. Come see your pocketbook. It's really up to you. Let's talk about BV and odor, because I feel like this is such a taboo topic. I had a friend once who had BV, and she was just so ashamed to tell me. I was like, girl, you know BV is so normal. Like, it happens. BV, yeast infection. If you don't know what BV stands for, it's bacterial vaginosis. So, from my knowledge, what I'm aware of, BV can stem from, you know, having sex when you're not as clean, sweaty. If he's sweaty, you're sweaty. A lot of the times, just shower before you do the do. Period. Just to avoid anything, just shower before you do. As also if you're not having protected, you know, I'm advising you to do it. But if you're not gonna listen to me, at least know this, okay? If you're gonna be doing it unprotected, make sure the man that you're with is really with you, please. Because a lot of the times girls get BV when their man is, you know, sleeping around with someone else. Or I don't know, it could be one girl, two girls, it could be whoever. But when they're sleeping around with somebody else and they're unprotected, and then he come and do it to you unprotected, it's like your vagina goes into this overdrive of like, what the, you know what I'm saying? So your vagina is like, you know, working hella hard to get all of the bad bacteria out. What's essentially happening is in your pocketbook, we have good bacteria, we have bad bacteria. Anytime BV arises, okay, it's when the bad bacteria starts to multiply way too much. All right, so your vagina, so what you may see may be excess discharge. That's a certain type of grayish color with a little odor. Well, not little odor, bitch. It'd be like a big odor. So, I say you can go see your doctor. They'll prescribe stuff. There's a ton of home remedies that you can Google that'll help soothe them. You know, like, you're completely fine. BV does not make you dirty. BV is not this unnatural thing. So yeah, now let's get into odor. How to stay fresh down there. I was gonna do a separate video about this, but like I figured let's just slide it right in here. So, odor is normal if you're always active or if you had a long day. Like, I don't know why people feel like vaginas supposed to smell like roses. Like, if you have like a, you know, a mild odor, like, okay, like I'm gonna go take a shower, then that's completely fine. The only time odor becomes a big issue is when it's like so distinct and strong and you know that's not your natural scent. Then definitely look into going to the doctor, make sure everything is tight and right. Sometimes it may be, you know, you're not showering enough. I want to say maybe your diet can definitely impact the hoo-ha tremendously. Like, that's what I always say, eat pretty good. I'm not saying you gotta be this healthy babe all the time, but like, eat decently, okay? Drink your water. Make sure if you want to get rid of any type of UTIs or any just keep the hoo-ha tight and right. Invest in some all natural cranberry juice, not the cocktail, but like straight cranberry juice. It doesn't taste that great, much I know now, but it's either drink that or take some cranberry pills. Either or. Apple cider vinegar is your best friend as well. If you feel like you have any bad odor and it's coming from a certain thing, I don't know what it may be, you can always have a warm, not hot, a warm apple cider vinegar bath. Just sprinkle a little in your tub, sit in it for about 20 minutes. You should be fine, okay? And lastly, let's talk about vaginal hair, pubic hair. Okay, so me, you guys already know, I'm grown. I'm saying now, I'm grown. So all of this debacles about, do I have to be shaved 25/8 when I'm with my man? Y'all, I'm gonna lie, that's just unrealistic. When you get a little bit older and you live with your man, or you know, y'all been in a serious relationship, babe, they don't care. I'm not saying go full wolf monkey to see him, but like a little peach fuzz, a little 1 2 1 2, you're fine. Like, don't even stress it. No one cares. In terms of waxing or shaving, I'm a waxing girl. I prefer waxing just because it lasts so much longer. Shaving, I shave when it's an emergency. I don't have nothing against shaving, but I just hate how tedious and how continuous it has to be. Like, I don't have time for that. Ingrowns, I don't have time for that. Sometimes shaving can darken up your hoo-ha. Don't have time for that either. Bitch, I'm just ready to go to laser, okay? But then again, I feel like lasering your entire vag just seems scary because if hair wasn't supposed to be there, I'm sure it wouldn't grow. And lastly, before I leave on the topic of your vag, I remember I was telling my boyfriend a couple days ago that, like, I really hate the fact that there's girls that feel like they don't have a pretty puss. Like, you have a pretty puss. You do have a pretty puss. I don't care what shape it is. I don't care how dark it is, how light it is, how pink it is. I don't care what it is, all right? All pocketbooks, all coochies are beautiful. It's just like, girl, like, do you know who you are? Do you know what kind of power lays in your pum pum? Like, girl, we all get 8. Now let's proceed into the last topic, right? All pocketbooks, all coochies are beautiful. It's just like, girl, like, do you know who you are? Do you know what kind of power lays in your pum pum? Like, girl, we all get 8. Now let's proceed into the last topic of friendships and, like, how to spot a fake friend. So between 13 and 18, my friend group have literally done 180s, 90 degrees, flipped over, vertical, horizontal. I done went through a lot of friend groups, and I'm gonna be real. One thing about me since I was young, I've always been content in the fact that once I'm done with it, I'm done with it. Like, once I feel turned off by something, it's a wrap. Like, I'm never staying in a situation where I don't like people. When I was 12 years old, I remember for the first time I had my first conflict with friendships when I was hanging out with a group of girls in my neighborhood, and I always used to feel like, you know, y'all are so cool, whatever the case is, but it's a lot of things that I just wasn't able to do when I was younger that they can. Like, I had a curfew, okay? I had a curfew, they didn't. They were super boy crazy and was out here doing things that I probably wasn't doing yet. And I don't know, y'all. I just kind of felt out of place in that friendship, and I realized I don't really have much in common as I thought. And I kind of did a 180 and I switched friend group. I was in a clique of 5. Clique of 5 was cute. It was cute at first. Crumbled. Then it went down to 3. And I'm just like, oh girl. Then it's 3 of us. 3 turned into 4. Now I'm with a whole set of different girls. For me to get to 21 years old and feel like I don't fuck with none of y'all. That's the gag of it all. Like, I literally went through all that to realize, like, I really didn't fuck with none of y'all like that. Y'all were all weird as hell, you know? If someone gives you bad vibes, use it, okay? If you was saying that some girl was in a messy ass situation with somebody else who's the talk of the town in the school and you want to go front her up, tread lightly, okay? When people show you who they are, believe them. If she's a bitch to everybody except you, that doesn't sound right, okay? Like, you know, like, I feel like friendships is this big taboo thing when we're younger, because it's like, it's so hard to make friends where, like, you know and trust everything that's going on. You may think everything's going so good, and it may be going good, and then it turns sour, and then now we have beef forever. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, things like that happen. Just be prepared to hold your own, and just use your discretion. That you feel like you want to confront somebody about something and it's hard, think about, is that really your friend? You know what I'm saying? Like, things shouldn't be hard. If you feel like your feelings are going unnoticed, it shouldn't be that hard. You know what I'm saying? Like, anytime the friendship becomes hard to maintain and you're changing yourself and you're doing things or sweeping things under the rug, baby, it's time to let it go. You know? It's just time to let it go. Now, how to spot a fake friend? I personally go by a couple rule of thumbs. My first one that I know a bitch is how, if she's telling you everyone's business under the sun. Don't get me wrong, I'm always here for a cute little kiki, a cute little gossip, but baby, that should not be the topic of your life. If you're always carrying bones from left and right, I'm not going to have you close to me. I'm telling my business. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you have somebody that's messy like that, keep them at arm's distance. I'm not saying don't be cool with them. You can be cool, but don't share all your business with that person. It never works out. That's 1. 2, another rule of thumb that I use, if I feel like you're in any form of competition with me, I feel like I announced some good news and you're not clapping for me, but you want me to clap for you, and everything is this neck and neck thing, you don't share my pictures, or you don't like certain things, or whatever the case is, I'm over and done with it. Like, I'm not one of them people. Once I peek into the fake type of competition, babes, I'm not in competition with nobody under the sun, especially not one of that cold friend, you know? Anytime you feel like your friend is competing with you, that's not somebody that you want in your circle. So that's someone that won't wish you well when it really comes down to it. Someone who is not there for you and wishes that you're there for them. I call this fake because some people may say it's inconsiderate. While it is inconsiderate, I do feel like it's fake too, because reciprocating, that shouldn't be a chore to you. That shouldn't be hard to you. Your friends should never feel like you're not reciprocating. You know what I'm saying? And it gives fake energy to me because I feel like you're putting on this facade that we're so close and we're so cool, when in hindsight, it's not that at all. I hope this girl talk definitely helped elevate my young ladies. Even if you're older and you're watching this girl, like, I hope this brought us down memory lane. 5K giveaway on the way. Still you have until the 30th to enter the giveaway. Winner will be receiving $150 through Cashapp. And I'm so excited to give it away. But for now, subscribe to my channel. Make sure your notifications are on so you don't miss a video. Comment below anything that you feel relates to today's topic. And I'll see you guys in my next video. I love you guys so much.